This morning I'm going out small river fishing. I'm going to be jigging right around sunrise. And you never know what you're going to get into, but I'm mainly going for walleye and pike. This is going to be a fun trip, hopefully. Going to have to put on my waders, walk in like a quarter, half mile, and walk to an island. And then I'm going to jig and see what I can catch. I'm going to be using Don David bucktail jigs, mostly. And maybe some curly tail jigs too. Let's do it. I got something. Nice. Something pretty good size. Please be a walleye. Please, please, please. I think it's a carp. Shoot. I think it's a carp. I think it's a small carp. Is it time for a carp catch and cook, boys and girls? No, 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 no. Yeah, it's a carp. Little carp. Really tiny carp. Caught him square in the mouth too. That's super funny. Oh my god. I caught this carp legitimately. Look at that. He ate that bucktail jig. Oh my gosh. We got a little carp. I think it's time for a carp catch and cook. Little carp on the bucktail jig. Brown and yellow. One of Don's. I was hoping you were a 27-inch walleye. You felt like it. Alright, well here's the carp. Probably 8 to 10 pounds. Probably, yeah, 8 or 9 pounds, I bet. Small carp, real small carp. Take them home and flay them and cook them up, see how they taste. Today I was jigging with a BPS Extreme, medium power, fast action, with a Donald David yellow and brown bucktail jig, 1/8 ounce, 6 pound trilene smooth casting, and a 6930 Fluger President. Now I've only done this once before, so be patient with me. There's a lot of bones in a carp, and it can be tough to cut through them. I'm going to fillet this guy, just like I'd fillet a walleye, or a perch, or a crappie, or a bluegill. Except I'm going to go a little slower because I don't want to waste all the meat. I want to do a good job. Trying to get close to the bone here. The bones are a little thicker than what I'm used to with walleye though, so it's a little weird. I'm getting it though. I got it. Whew, it's windy out and cold. I don't remember this on the first carp I did. Just screwed up a little. I don't remember that piece right there. Whatever. It'll be what it'll be. That's what I say. This part right here is annoying me. There we go. Got it. Hopefully this guy tastes good. There we go, one fillet. Pretty simple. Not bad. Alright, take it off the skin here. Let's get a little closer to the edge. I can do this right. Two strokes. There we go, one carp fillet. Ta-da! Beautiful. I'm gonna cook this guy up with some seasonings and some salt and pepper. See how she tastes. There's some bones in there, I know there is, but I'm just gonna eat around them. I'm just gonna do the same thing on the other side now. Might want to cut it here. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to do that. Alright. Got the fillet here. Not bad again. Meat's off the bone. I know there's some bones in the meat still, but there's a set of bones in there, but hard doing this with this knife. It's barely long enough. I'd be better off going with swipes like this. Yeah, close enough. Not bad. 2 fillets. Cool. Very cool. We got our pan. It's heating up. I'm put a little bit of olive oil in it. I'm going to chop these fillets up here so they aren't so hard to work with. There we go. There's one half of one, there's one half of another. And I'm just going to pan fry them. I guess one at a time. Whoa. Man, I got the heat on low and it's still popping. That's because it's so full of water. And season it with some pepper, some salt, and some lemon juice. It's this thick part that I gotta cook through right here. That's the trouble. It's gonna start to curl too. This part over here is done. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go like this. And I think this thinner piece here is done. Yeah, it's starting to flake apart. It's done. I'm gonna taste the true essence of the carp. Just got a little salt, pepper, and lemon on there. This part is still not done. Cooking on a low heat though, so it's gonna take a while. This part's probably overdone. This little piece right here. No, that's alright. You can feel the fork doesn't go through very easily, so I know the center isn't cooked yet. Trying to keep the pan off center here so that this one cooks through because it's thicker. Expect this one to cook through first because it's thinner. This piece isn't cooked through yet. This piece might be though. I think it is. I'm taking it off. That thick piece. I put the other fillet in the fridge. I'm going to save that for later. I'm just going to eat this one fillet for now. Man, that is some dark meat there. Doesn't smell bad, I can tell you that much. Alright, we're done here. Time for the taste test. Alright, there it is. I'm going to give you my first impression right now with this bite. It is delicious. It tastes like chicken teriyaki almost. I swear to God, that is very strange and not what I expected. I knew there'd be bones in it, and that's okay. It's very sweet. And the aftertaste is like walleye. Very, like exactly like walleye. Very, very mild. Wow. It's like a sweet walleye. Kind of like a smelt. And smelt is my favorite fish to eat. This is one of the best fish I've ever eaten, honestly. Wow, this is delicious. Holy cow. That is a really tasty fish. Getting a little bit of the pepper and the lemon and the salt too only complements it. It's freaking amazing. Wow. This is probably the tastiest fish I've ever eaten in my life. If not the. Alright, so I'm done eating the first piece, and this is what I think. Different parts of the fish taste a little different because they have different amounts of blood in them, like the darker parts compared to the lighter parts. I'm getting 3 different flavors here. One of them is a rich salmon-y flavor, one of them is a mild walleye flavor, and one of them is a sweet smelt flavor, and all 3 of them are delicious. So I'm rating this A+. This is one of the best fish I've ever eaten, for sure. Only problem is it has a few bones in it, as you can see. This part tastes like walleye. And the parts that are like blackened and charred are delicious too. Yeah, this part tastes just like walleye, this thick part. Like the middle kind of tastes like salmon. A little bit. Man. Wow. That was incredible. I never would have guessed that tasted good. I thought it would have tasted like garbage, the way everyone treats them. This is the pile of bones. It's really not that many. It's about the same amount of bones as a pike, in a similar spot too, in the upper thick part. See, this is what the bones look like. They're like a tree fan almost, like a tree, I guess, with branches. That's what I'm trying to say. But that was delicious. Tasted like a walleye crossed with a salmon crossed with a smelt. And I love smelt. And I like walleye. And I like salmon. So I really loved this. This was delicious. One of the best fish I've ever tasted in my life. Unbelievably. Hope you guys learned something. Hope you guys had fun. Man, I'm going to either give away or eat that other half sometime. And I'm full for now, though. This is freaking delicious. I'm going to eat all these little scraps, too.